Right.
Ooh, spicy stuff.
Yes, so my team, Tia, Green Team, are going to be running Burgoyne, Kremlin, Des Moines, Henry IV, Golden Lou, Moskva, Nevsky, Shimakazi, Khabarovsk. What you got, Henning?
I have a Conqueror, a Kremlin, a Des Moines, Double Venezia, Stalin, Giving, Daring, and Wagner.
Right.
A lot of ships we haven't seen before.
Yeah, several questions. Number one, Burgoyne, viable, yes, no?
On this map, it's totally viable. There's a lot of like long paths where you can utilize the speed of Burgoyne a lot, and
Second
especially like
question,
on.
Golden
Yes,
Lou, viable, yes, no?
I have no clue.
Third question, Khabarovsk, viable, yes, no?
What?
Fourth question, Ragnar, viable, yes, no?
Probably.
I think Ragnar's definitely viable. Khabarovsk is a very interesting pick. I would not bring this myself. Usually I would rather have a Marceau to do that job, considering Kleber is banned.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Khabarovsk's plan is on this map.
Yeah, me
It appears to be
neither.
going to the A flank. Well, let's talk about the deployment anyways.
Yeah, let's have a look here. So, my team North are going to be running Shimakazi, Khabarovsk, Henry IV, and possibly a Nevsky to the A cap, though the Nevsky might also be rotating to B and taking up this island position, which I don't really recommend, but it's an option. And then over to C, they're sending literally everything else. Moskva, Kremlin, Golden Lou, and Burgoyne. I think the Des Moines might have disconnected. We'll have to see if there's a restart coming on, or he's just, loading in slowly. Yeah, he's not loaded in. There is a definite possibility of a restart. No, his guns are aimed forward. Huh. Anyway, let's go look at your deployment.
Yes. I have a Wagner, Venezia going towards A. That's actually a really light deployment. The Conqueror has just now started to move. Maybe he had, like, load-in problems as well. He is shooting randomly in the water, so I don't know what that is about.
That might be him signaling for a restart. I don't know. I did see the Nevsky got spotted briefly. No, the Des Moines is moving now as well. All right,
Well,
back to normal.
and on top of that, we have a Daring and Des Moines going for the B contest. Des Moines going for the standard island there. Not putting an FC there this time. I like it. On the other side, we have Kreml going for C. Could be going for the 9-10 line. Please do that. As well as the Venezia going behind C. Stalingrad goes for the standard radar island below C. And the Gearing is gonna go for the cap contest.
I think with Ragnar and Shimakazi are about to have some sort of explosive meeting relatively soon, so if we go over at the A cap, we can get on board with this. The Khabarovsk will be right behind him.
It's Wagner Venezia versus Shimmer Khabarovsk. That's not gonna end well for Shimmer Khabarovsk.
No, it's not. Do we know if the Ragnar pens the Khaba's belt?
It does not. It's 50 mil.
I see. So that's that. We see shots coming out towards the Venezia. He was spotted earlier. The Henry is going to be opening up on him.
Yeah, the Wagner's probably gonna try to get a radar here.
Yeah, well, the Ragnar can usually stealth radar just. That depends if it even runs concealment build. Usually would expect to be running double concealment in a competitive standpoint. So
He's actually stopping inside the Shimmer Torps range here.
Yeah, he does have that super engine boost, so he might be able to dodge, but he doesn't turn very well.
He's starting to reverse here, though. This is dangerous. He does have a perfect gap right where he is.
He
right
does.
So he might be lucky.
Does he pop that engine boost? He hasn't popped the engine boost. Does he see the torps? No, he doesn't even need to move, does he?
Yep.
Mm.
It's just, man, if he ends up like 100 meters further forward, that's a problem, but nope.
Yep. We do see the gearing over at the C cap has taken it for Karma.
Oh. Ragnar's now spotted. He is popping his radar now. Stop the Shimmer.
Shimmer's got spotted.
The Shimmer should have an easy time getting away from this, though.
Yep, Shimmer gets despotted. Salvo's coming in from the Conqueror and Venezia as well, though. Oh! He lost half his health to the Venezia. That's disgusting. Khabarovsk is now going to be the focus of everybody's attention, but the Khabarovsk is relatively hard to hit.
Yep. I guess the point of Khabarovsk is that its shells are much faster than Marceau, so it can engage destroyers at way longer range, effectively.
This is true,
and
but
since
you don't
Kleber
have
is
speed.
banned, it's the only option for that.
Ragnar, though. Although Ragnar is very hard to get a hold of, considering its recent availability and its high steel cost, so not everybody has access to that just yet. Ragnar does take a bit of a chunk in return from the Henry IV.
Well, Karma managed to get C for now.
Yeah.
I am not sure how long this will stay that way, though.
This Daring still hasn't gotten himself into the B cap. He only has the Nevsky to worry about. Of course, he doesn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it's also in radar into the Des Moines.
Can we just talk about this golden loop position for a second?
Yeah.
Does this seem like a good position to you?
He is trying to get airstrikes in the Stalin. Then there they come.
We have two of them up in the air. We see the air coming out from the gearing, from the Stalingrad, from the Kremlin, trying to take down as many of these planes as possible.
There's actually a lot of planes.
That is a lot of
shut
planes.
down.
Remember, that did a grand total of absolutely nothing. Most of it got dodged. Stalingrad does have that 50mm deck. It does have a 50mm deck, right?
It does have a 30mm deck.
Yeah, and the Golden Lou bombs penetrate 37.8mm, so they will not be penning that deck. It will pen the superstructure, though, if it hits that. Meanwhile, back at ACAP, we see some torpedoes have been excellently dodged by the Ragnar and his co. However, the Conqueror is currently eating a double fire in reverse. Oh, he's just
The
going
Conk
to
is fine.
Yeah.
We can just let it take.
There's a lot of focus fire coming down on these three ships, though. We have the Henry IV, we have the Khabarovsk, we have the Nevsky, all of them opening up. BCAP was taken by the Daring from Karma in the meantime. Now the Des Moines is going to be opening one on that Nevsky, forcing him back. Are we going to be seeing some action down on the 10 line now? We see that the Moskva has radar. It's going to be picking up the gearing for Karma.
Yep. Yeah, he is trying to do some kind of a 9-10 line play. The problem is it's a 2-on-2, and I guess the Kremlin is actually locked down next to the Stalingrad, considering T has its own Kremlin blocking any kinds of crossing attempts.
Yeah.
Karma Stalin below C actually switches the side on that island.
Yeah,
Maybe trying to get a better angle on the Golden Loop.
Well, his only job right now is to deny entry into that cap from the Des Moines, and he doesn't want to get farmed down by the Moskva and the Burgoyne, so he's just going to shot block those.
The thing with the left side of this island is it's slightly riskier, because usually when there's a battleship on the 4-5 line, it can lob the Stalingrad position easily. But because T has both battleships on the right side of the map, the Stalin doesn't need to worry about this.
We see the Ragnar for Karma has entered the A cap as well. They're going to be taking all three caps very shortly, unless the Shimakaze or the Khabarovsk want to try and contest that. However, the Daring is now backing up that Ragnar, and that's a very scary thing to push into, especially with the Venezia behind them.
And here's the money to be careful. If Karma's Kremlin pushes W without noticing, then he might get blasted.
Yeah, the Golden Lou and the Stalingrad are taking some big trades onto each other. Also, at this angle, the Stalingrad will no longer take a full frontal strike from the Golden Lou's bombs. It's a very interesting position. We haven't seen that position used before from Golden Lou, because we've never seen a Golden Lou used before.
Yeah. Right now, Karma has all three caps, but C is gonna fall soon. The Kremlin is just gonna drive into it and block it for basically forever. And I don't really have any way to dislodge this Kremlin. The gearing can't really get close with the Moskva and the mine that close by.
Here comes the airstrikes once again. This time heading towards...
And Karma needs to be careful to not lose ships here. Karma can actually just afford to give up C for now. They have the other two caps, so they should just stay safe with all the remaining ships. Okay, again, mostly misses on the Stalin.
Yeah. Moskva pushing forward into the gearing, and the Venezia. Burgoyne also pushing down. They should be able to completely force back the gearing and the Venezia from there. Start getting some surrounds onto that Stalingrad and Kremlin. Back over at the air cap. Not really much happening.
Yeah, it's a very static game this time. Karma does have a big point lead at this point.
They do. They need to force themselves... TN need to force themselves into either A or B somehow. Shimakaze looks like he's going to be trying to enter the cap from the air cap from the north of it. Should be able to get down there.
Oh, the Khabarovsk took a big hit on A.
Yeah, he did.
It's down to 5k, and it's actually trying to trade with the Daring. Daring is probably not going to be able to do much, but there's a Conqueror and a Venezia still shooting him. There's also Shimatops going for the Conk again. The Conk is actually at 38k HP, so he needs to not eat these, or just pop a super here. He's gonna dodge these though.
Yep, he is, however, still burning in double fire.
Karma doing it really smart here, rotating the Daring over to A to help the Wagner.
Des Moines...
Actually, over at C, the gearing got caught by a radar and died. Yeah.
Oh.
He just overstayed his welcome there.
That's C cap, yeah it was. Whoa, I didn't even see this. Torpedoes coming out through the C cap. Wait, whereabouts did he die, sorry?
He did die below C on that small island.
Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, just overstayed as well and got caught by the Moskva and ran
Yeah,
down
just
by
got
the big
shot by
one.
everything.
Well, they do have the Shimakaze into the A cap now. The Ragnar no longer in a position to radar the Shimmer to force him out of it. However, the Daring is going to be diving in there, looking for something. I'm not sure if that's really the best idea.
If he gets caught right now, the Henry is really close. It's gonna hurt. And the Kavaros can still shoot. Okay, the Kavaros does not need to dodge these stabs. They just run out right in front of him.
Stalingrad caught broadside in front of the Des Moines. Reversed a bit too far. Might be going down here. Still reversing. Still broadside of the Des Moines over at C-cap.
Oh no, not this again. Oh no, no, no.
Yep, this again. Once again, we see a Stalingrad caught out broadside in front of a Des Moines, and we just see Des Moines taking Citadel after Citadel at the side of him.
He's actually not getting sits here.
He's not even getting hits. Now
There
he is.
we go.
Golden Lou going to just bomb the survivors because, you know.
Yeah, now she has a very distinct ship advantage here, being up 60,000 HP already. They're just gonna push all their forces from C into Karma's spawn and try to overwhelm B from all sides.
Venezia currently taking focus fire from Nevsky, Khabarovsk, and Henry 4. They're gonna have to stop the smoke screen to disengage from that. The Henry will still be, the Khabar will still be spotted. If the Conqueror and the Venezia want to try and take a shot at that. However, it's a very wiggly ship, the Khabarovsk.
The Venezia cannot afford to shoot here. If he does, he's probably gonna die for that. Conk landing 2 hits on the Khabarovsk.
Yeah.
Venezia's gonna be able to turn out in time before these stops arrive, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but when
Venezia
these
actually
stops
takes
get
the
there,
shot now on the turnout. Does he hit? Gets 1 hit. Khabarovsk down to 3k. Is still spotted as well, so maybe the Conk gets another salvo? There it is.
Is this Conqueror ever not been on double fire? Every time I've looked at him, he's had 2 fires burning.
Well, it's a Conqueror, he doesn't really care.
Yeah, but, like, it's just the combined firepower of the Nevsky, Henry, and the Khabarovsk just constantly
Does the
burning him
Khabarovsk
down.
burn down here? He's on a permafire.
No,
Okay,
he's
he
alive.
finds damage gun.
Just
The enemy is about to win.
600 and so health.
Karma's still having the advantage though, and at this point they actually only need 1 cap.
There's also a bit of
If
a brawl
they
breaking
don't
out
lose
at
any more ships.
In fact, there's a massive brawl breaking out at the bottom of C.
Yep.
The Golden Lou being focused.
So
being managed
Karma's
to get
problem
dark.
is the Des Moines inside the B cap, because if it dies, I'm pretty sure that it's enough to flip the outcome with 2 caps into his favor. But he needs to get going. Actually, Karma's Kremlin is also bound, so this is also a target that could die here.
Yeah, the Golden Lou managed to get very low as well. It's who do you focus here? Who do you call out as your focus fire? The Kremlin?
For tier C flank, it has to be the enemy Kremlin, because it's the only bound target, so it's a guaranteed kill, it just takes some time.
Well, B cap's about
And-
to end.
Oh, the Nevsky is taking a big hit here because he's giving too much side to this Des Moines.
Oh.
Just underestimating this AP.
He wanted to drop his
The Monkey
corpse.
can actually go for a wham now on TS Des Moines here. Gets
Crossfire
a lot
coming
of
in.
damage on it with an AP.
Friendly fire no longer a thing, so these torpedoes don't matter.
Yep. Well, they sure matter for Karma's Des Moines here.
Yeah, well, they've been dodged. I think the Ram is fine.
Oh, he takes it.
He doesn't have enough room to do that. Oh,
Oh no! The
Venezia.
Venezia from the side. That was a smart, fast rotate there. I think that's it. I think Karma has it.
Can they still take down the Kremlin? Oh, yeah, they can still take
They
it
are
down.
almost out of time. Actually, the Tier is losing their Kremlin before Karma's losing theirs.
There's a lot of low ships, but they just haven't converted any of these kills. Look at the Conqueror's health. He's 6,000. Look at the Des Moines on 8,000. Look at, you know,
The Conqueror might still die here.
to
He is
what?
spotted currently,
Mm.
and he is getting shot.
Oh, by the Des Moines, yeah. I mean the Kremlin, sorry. Nope.
But the game just ends.
I used to have working brain cells.
Yeah,
That was a
Alright.
very static game, but, you know, we got to talk about positioning, we got to watch some decent trading, we got to see a Khabarovsk, we got to see a Golden Lou, and we got to see the Khabarovsk and Golden Lou lose, so yeah.
well, Karma wins this one.
Yep,
Congratulations.
to Karma, set winner, and then find the winner scene, because everything's complicated. Yeah, look at that, magic.